Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going to continue our coverage of the World Cup Qualifiers November edition with CAF Africa. This is the final two match days in the second round, and after this we will know the 10 group winners who will advance to the final round to determine who will be the 5 teams to qualify from Africa. Group J and G are still wide open on who can qualify from those groups. Algeria are still in a little bit of battle with Burkina Faso, but you expect Algeria to qualify. And for the other groups, it's pretty much solidified on which team will qualify from the group, except for Group D between Ivory Coast and Cameroon. But we will get into the predictions, guys. And remember, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. Let's get to the predictions. So we're going to look at each group and predict the final 2 match days in each group. And we start off with Group A, where we're going to have Algeria on 10 points, Burkina Faso on 10 points, Niger and Djibouti at the bottom. They have no shot, and they have been absolutely terrible so far in these World Cup qualifiers. First off, we have Burkina Faso versus Niger, and it should be an easy win for Burkina Faso. Even though they don't have Lassina Traore, it doesn't even matter because they should destroy Niger, and it's going to be a 3-0 win. Then we have Djibouti versus Algeria, and we know what happened the first time these two teams met. It was an Algeria 8-0 win. Let's go with 5-0. It's going to be another thrashing from them. Then we have Niger versus Djibouti, which was a very high-scoring game the first time around. I expect the same thing. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win for Niger. Then we have Algeria versus Burkina Faso. Even though these two teams drew the first time they met 1-1, I expect Algeria at home to do the job. It is going to be played in Blida. So I expect Algeria to get a victory here. Even though Burkina Faso, they are a very tough side. They have some good players like Bertrand Traore and Tapzoba, the center back from Bayer Leverkusen. I expect still Algeria to qualify out of this group. They have just been an absolute tear in the last couple of years on being in over 30 games. I think now they're looking good. And then for the AFCON and to qualify to back to the World Cup after missing out in 2018, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Algeria and to top this group. Then we move on to Group B, where Tunisia are on 10 points, Equatorial Guinea on 7 points, Zambia at 4 points, and Mauritania at 1 point. And Mauritania sacked their manager after the October World Cup qualifiers. Zambia versus Mauritania, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Zambia. It should be an easy victory for them. Then we have Equatorial Guinea versus Tunisia. Tunisia, I think they're just going to make life difficult away from home. They don't play very expansive football. They're just going to make life difficult. If they get a victory here, they're going to qualify. If they get a draw, they're pretty much guaranteed. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Tunisia. Then we have Tunisia versus Zambia. It doesn't really matter at this point because Tunisia would have already topped the group. I'll go with a 2-2 draw. Let's go for a crazy game. Then Mauritania versus Equatorial Guinea. I'll go with a Mauritania 1-0 win. But it doesn't really matter the final match day because Tunisia will have already secured their spot to the third round. Then we have Group C, which is still very wide open. Nigeria on 9 points, Cape Verde at 7 points, Central African Republic at 4 points, and Liberia are already eliminated at 3 points. So can it get interesting for Nigeria? We're going to find out. Liberia versus Nigeria. The first time these two teams met, it was a Nigeria 2-0 win, both goals from Iheanacho. I mean, it's away in Liberia. I expect still Nigeria with their quality to get the victory here. If they don't win this game, if they get a draw and Cape Verde beat Central African Republic, my God, there's going to be massive pressure under Nigeria in the final match day. Oh my God, there's going to be massive pressure. But I expect Nigeria to get the victory here. It's going to be a 1-0 win. Then we have Cape Verde versus Central African Republic. The match will be played in Cape Verde. It will be a 2-0 win for Cape Verde. Then we have Nigeria versus Cape Verde. I mean, you just don't know what the heck you're going to get from this Nigeria squad. They are inconsistent. They kind of remind me of Manchester United. Not going to lie. I'm really not going to lie because they look really good sometimes and they look really, really poor. Like they've had 4-0 leads, blown that. They've lost to Central African Republic at home. Like, come on. Like, we know this Nigeria squad is so talented with such good players, but they need to get more tactics involved, basically. I just think they're too complacent. They need to get an idea of what they want to do, or just something really, because this team is too talented to miss out on the World Cup. But I think Nigeria will defeat Cape Verde. I think it will be a narrow 1-0 win. Then Liberia versus Central African Republic. I will go with the 2-0 win for Liberia. So Nigeria will top the group and advance to the next round. Then we have Group D, where it's all coming down to the last match day. Ivory Coast on 10 points, Cameroon on 9 points, Malawi 3, Mozambique 1 point. They're both eliminated. So it's all coming down to Ivory Coast and Cameroon. We have Malawi versus Cameroon. I mean, if Cameroon want to qualify to the next round, they got to beat Malawi. I think they will. It will be a 2-0 win, Ivory Coast versus Mozambique. I think it will also be a 2-0 win for the Ivory Coast. Mozambique versus Malawi, it's pretty much a nothing game. It's just who wants to not be bottom of the group. I will go with a 1-1 draw. Then it comes down to Cameroon versus Ivory Coast in Cameroon. Obviously, the first time these two teams met, it was a 2-1 win for Ivory Coast. Obviously, Khaled getting both goals. Oh, this is tough because Ivory Coast just need a draw to advance to the next round. They just need a draw. Talented squad, like I talked about, Khaled, Pepe, Kessie, all these guys, Diallo. The Ivory Coast is such a talented squad, but Cameroon also have some good players. And Nekambi from Lyon has been playing very, very well this season. He's one of the top goal scorers in the Europa League. But I'm going to think Ivory Coast are going to be very, very defensive and just hold on to the lead and just get the draw and advance to the next round. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw in this game. But you guys let me know your predictions for Cameroon versus Ivory Coast, which is a very big game. So Ivory Coast will advance out of Group D. Then we have Group E, Mali on 10 points, Uganda on 8 points, Kenya on 2, Rwanda on 1. So Kenya and Rwanda are already eliminated. So it's coming down to Mali and Uganda on the last day. Uganda versus Kenya. I think Uganda will get the victory here. Kenya are going to make life difficult, but Uganda are just a very tough side to beat. They're just going to get a 1-0 victory, I think, Uganda. So Uganda will get a 1-0 win. Mali will destroy Rwanda 2-0. Then we have Mali versus Uganda. And obviously, the first time these two teams met, it was a 0-0 draw. Uganda and Mali still have not conceded a goal throughout the second round. Now, Mali are a very talented squad. We know about that. Uganda are going to just make life very, very difficult, be defensive. But Uganda are going to have to win this game because then there will be still 2 points behind, while Mali are just going to be, counterattacking. They have very good counterattacking players. So I think Uganda are going to give a tough match to Mali, but I think Mali in the end will just narrowly beat them. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Mali and to advance then to the third round. And let's see if Mali can be a debut at the World Cup. That would be fantastic to get a new debut country at the World Cup. And then we have Kenya versus Rwanda. I'll go with the Kenya 2-0 win. So that's then the Group E. You guys let me know your predictions in the comments for Group E. Then we move on to Group F, where Egypt, it was looking a little bit scary because Libya took the lead after 2 match days, but then Egypt sacked their manager. In came in Carlos Queiroz, and they destroyed Libya in 2 matches. So Egypt are in full control with 10 points, Libya 6 points, Gabon 4, and Angola on 3 points. First match we have, it is Gabon versus Libya. I mean, is the magic running out for Libya? Could it be that? I think Gabon will beat Libya 2-1. Then we have Angola versus Egypt. An Egypt draw is enough for them to qualify to the next round. So I will go with a 2-1 win for Egypt. Then the last match day, it doesn't really matter because Egypt would have already qualified to the last round. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Egypt. They're going to continue their good form. Then we have Libya versus Angola. Let's give Libya another victory. 1-0 for Libya. So Egypt will have qualified to the third round from this group. Then we move on to Group G, which is very interesting. We have South Africa on 10 points, Ghana on 9 points, Ethiopia and Zimbabwe are both eliminated. So first we have Ethiopia versus Ghana, which could be a tough match for Ghana. This could be a tough match. They haven't performed so well. Obviously now they have their old manager Milovan Rajovic back. He did well in the last break. They defeated Zimbabwe 3-1. Then they defeated Zimbabwe away 1-0 with Partey getting some goals in those games. So I think Ghana will get the victory here, but it's not going to be easy. I will go with a 1-0 win for Ghana in this match. We have South Africa versus Zimbabwe. I think South Africa will get the victory here because Zimbabwe, they're an okay team, but they just don't score enough. So 1-0 win for South Africa. Then we have Zimbabwe versus Ethiopia. We'll go with a 1-1 draw. And then it comes down to the final match, Ghana versus South Africa. Obviously, the first time these two teams met, it was a 1-0 win for South Africa, but a lot of the English-based players for Ghana were not allowed to play because of the COVID issues, the red list issues, and stuff like that. So all South Africa have to do is just get a draw, and they will advance to the third round. So Ghana have to win this game. They have to. Will they do it? Now, the game will be played in Ghana, in Cape Coast. I've never heard of that city in Ghana. You guys can let me know. So we know that Ghana are going to come with their best players. We know that, the Andre Ayus, the Thomas Partey's, the Kudus, these sort of guys. Hopefully Kudus gets to play because I think he's an absolute baller of a player. Amartey is going to hold the defensive line very well. Jordan Ayew is going to hopefully try and get the goals for Ghana. While South Africa are just going to try and defend more or less. They're just going to give possession to Ghana, and then Ghana is just going to have to eventually break them down. I think Ghana will eventually break them down. South Africa are improving. Their under-23s, under-21s have been performing recently very well. I think Ghana will get the victory here. It's not going to be pretty. 1-0 victory for Ghana, and they will top the group. But I wouldn't be surprised if South Africa just get a draw there. So Ghana will advance out of Group G and advance to the third round. Then we have Group H. It's already pretty much done. Senegal advance to the third round. I mean, I'll just give quick predictions. Congo versus Namibia. Let's go with a 2-1 win for Namibia. Togo, Senegal, 2-0 for Senegal. Senegal, Congo, 2-0. Namibia, Togo. Let's go 1-0 for Namibia. So this group is already done. They have been absolutely excellent. Senegal, they should qualify to the World Cup because they have a very talented squad. Then we have Group I. Morocco have already advanced to the third round and have been very, very impressive. Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Sudan are all just fighting out to see where they want to place in this group. Morocco have been fantastic. Obviously, all these matches, Guinea will be playing their match in Guinea, and Morocco will be playing in both of their matches in Morocco because Sudan play their home games in Morocco. Same with Guinea-Bissau. So Guinea versus Guinea-Bissau, I will go with a 2-1 win for Guinea. Then we have Sudan, Morocco. Should be an easy victory for Morocco. They have been absolutely fantastic. 3-0 for Morocco. Guinea-Bissau, Sudan, 2-1 for Guinea-Bissau. Then Morocco, Guinea, 2-0 for Morocco. It's already done, this group. Morocco, they're looking good. They're looking very good to qualify to back-to-back World Cups. Then we have Group J. Now, this is the most interesting group and the most open group so far. And the final group. Tanzania on 7 points. We have Benin on 7 points. We have DRC Congo on 5 points. And Madagascar still in with a shot on 3 points. So let's look at the matches, guys. First off, we have Tanzania versus DRC Congo. Obviously, the first time these two teams met, it was a 1-1 draw. Goal scorer Msuva scored an absolutely ridiculous goal from 30 yards out. It was a ridiculous goal from him. Let's see if Mbokani, I don't know how old he is now, 35 or something, the former Norwich City striker, he's still scoring goals for DRC Congo. So Tanzania versus DRC Congo. Now, we know DRC Congo are just such a talented squad. They're so talented, but they just never can put it together. They really can never put it together. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw here. I think this is going to be a stalemate 1-1 draw. Benin versus Madagascar. I think that Benin will get the victory, even though they lost to Tanzania at home, Benin. And they haven't performed so well. Madagascar are not a very good team away from home. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Benin. After that, then, Benin will be on top with 10 points, and then Tanzania on 8, DRC Congo on 6. So it's all going to come down then to Benin and Tanzania. Now, can DRC Congo help Tanzania and beat Benin? Or is Benin just going to get a draw and that's going to be enough? I think I have Benin advancing out of this group, guys, when I did the predictions before this second round even started. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw between DRC Congo and Benin. And Madagascar, Tanzania, it will end in a 1-1 draw as well. I'm going to sit on the fence a lot on this group because it's a very tight group. So then advancing out of this group will be Benin, but that's what I predicted before this even started because I have no faith in DRC Congo because they always let people down because they have so much talent, but they just never can put it together. But these are my predictions, guys, for the final 2 match days in the second round of CAF Africa World Cup qualifiers. Then we will have the third round where it will be a playoff between 2 teams to see who will qualify to the World Cup. And it's a pretty brutal process, but that's what we got to live with. But you guys let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. I want to hear your predictions and let me know what team you guys support, where you guys are watching from, and all that good stuff. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. Like the video. And if you also love African football, I will be covering the AFCON when it begins in January. So stay tuned for that, guys. But this is your boy Michael. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe, everybody. And peace out.